What is good, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is Steve, and today we're gonna go and check out the top 5 external CS2 cheats. Everything in this list is obviously my personal opinion. You have your own opinion. Please let me know about your opinions in the comments down below. Starting off with Ovix. Ovix is a $3 external cheat, and when I used it, I had some issues, but nothing too much. Ovix also has a skin changer. So is it internal, external? I can't really tell you, but they want to be portrayed as an external, so we're gonna count them as an external. But that being said, there are pros and there are cons to every cheat, and the pros obviously are that the cheat injects within seconds if you have done your first launch. Then obviously it's $3, which is a really good deal. You can't lie about that one. And well, it has a skin changer. The menu isn't really too ugly either. But obviously with everything positive, there's gonna be negatives. And when it comes to negatives, well, there are some. First of all, delete deletes the cheat. That means that if you have a 64% keyboard like me, if you press delete, the cheat is gone, and that had me wondering what's going on for quite some time when I first injected the cheat and tried to use it. Then obviously you have a no insert key, so like your menu key is F4. Like, why is your menu key F4? Who thought that that was a good idea? The cheat doesn't have an official store either, so you gotta buy it over a reseller, which is a hassle. If you want to hunt it down for like $3, $3.50, depending on where you buy it, go for it. But yeah, it is what it is. Then there were two other things that I wasn't really happy with. Is first of all, the ESP wobbles a little bit, even though like I tried everything to fix it, really didn't work. And then of course it draws artifacts, and I don't know why it does that. Like, there could be a plant on the floor and it renders the planting on your ESP. Like, I don't know if that was just my settings or if that's just how the cheat works, but like that was irritating and like completely unnecessary. I don't understand that. Next up on the list is Oxide, which is $15 a month. Oxide is a private external cheat. With that being said, Oxide is fully external, and it so far has the best ESP I've ever seen in any external era. The ESP is absolutely smooth, and it's just a pleasure playing with this cheat. When it comes to the cheat itself, it has everything you need and everything you could need. The aimbot is absolutely brilliant. Could technically use it as a semi-rich cheat if you know how to play. And obviously the people that are on the site, the community, etc., are very friendly people, so you'll always have a great time. That being said, if you have an invite to it, because obviously the cheat is private, yes, that's just how it is. Some cheats are private. I have given out probably like 30 invites at this point, and I sometimes get more invites and I give up more invites. So hey, if you need an Oxide invite, let me know. I might be able to give you one, might not, who knows. But then yeah, some people always complain about Oxide not having a menu, and honestly, same. Yeah, how much do you really want to change your config all the time? Obviously, but having to change everything via config editor is kinda AIDS. I'm gonna be honest with you. Especially if it has to be fast when you're in an HVH or something like that. The not having a menu and having to do it over like a config editor and it's 20 clicks to fucking do something, yeah, that's something I've not been very happy with. But other than that, the cheat works fine. The cheat is great. The ESP is the best fucking ESP there is, in my opinion. Obviously, the only thing that I hope that Flo, the owner, is gonna look at again is the trigger bot, because sometimes the trigger bot kind of looks a bit random. But other than that, it is my favorite cheat there is, straight up. Next up we have Annex for $10, and yeah, Annex is not a bad cheat per se. It has good and bad sides. Every cheat has that. The good sides, for example, it has a free version, so you can check out if you actually enjoy the cheat or not. The ESP is pretty decent. It sometimes wobbles, but hey, it is what it is. It's an external. Not everybody can be like Oxide. With that being said, it also has a command bot, which is nice, but you kind of have to like buy commands for that, and honestly commands are kind of useless nowadays. When it comes to visuals, Annex visuals are yeah, they are usable. Next up we have Impressa. Impressa is about $8 a month, and the owner is an absolute gem. The owner is an absolute nice person. Never had an issue with him, and every time you need something from him, he's always there to help out, assist as he can. Impressa is a private cheat, but you can always get an invite. I have some invites laying around, so if you would like an invite, let me know in the comments below. I might be able to get you one. When it comes to things that I love about Impressa is the fact that the ESP is almost as smooth as Oxide's. It still kinda wobbles a tiny little bit, but it's definitely up there in the Titantron. The cheat is also very reliable. I have never crashed with Impressa injected. Community is obviously very nice. It's a very small community still, and for $8 a month you can't really go wrong. And it is kinda bare bones, but I think that's just artisan choice. Last but not least, we have probably one of most people's favorite. Yeah, we have a Pelix, the $4 external cheat that everybody loves. And I know why people love this cheat, because first of all, it's $4 for a month, and yeah, it is smooth as butter. That is, if you know how to set up the ESP stuff. If not, then you're kinda cocked. The cheat is insane. The ESP is fairly smooth if you know what to do. The aimbot is absolutely golden. It has hover hints, so if you hover something, it's gonna show you what it does, which is very nice. It is very easy to buy because they have a shit ton of resellers given to you over the site. They have a lot of purchase ways and so on and so forth, so it's really nice. As I said, with everything good comes something bad, and here I only have a few things that I don't really like. First of all, the main site, so if you go to pelix.xyz, it doesn't have an SSL certification, which is interesting. Yeah, you gotta know your ESP settings, because if you don't, then, well, good luck, because I had to get ESP settings from viewers, otherwise I would have been cooked. And when it comes to the menu, I kind of feel it's very outdated. Like, the menu feels old. The menu, like, it tries to be somewhat modern, but Jesus Christ, it's not. It feels very outdated. Those are my 5 picks for the quote-unquote best external cheats there is. Now, if you've heard my pros and my cons, I would love to know your pros and cons about this whole list, and I would love to see your reaction and maybe even a like from you if you agree with what I'm saying. With that being said, to your left you can see 2 videos, to right you can subscribe, and I'll get you in the next one. Bye bye.